Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, Jason Ryan for AmericaSpace.com again, and I'm very fortunate to be with the Reverend Ronald E. Streeter III.
Robert.
Robert?
Robert.
I can't read today, folks. Forgive me for that. Now, Robert, we were talking a little bit earlier, and well, first of all, thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you here representing today? You're in Tallahassee.
I'm here today because with the Florida Veterans Foundation, and what we'll do, we are basically the hallmark of a lot of services for our veterans today. We have Purple Heart recipients, those have served in career. As you know, that our country has been in war, those soldiers that are coming back to the United States. When we're talking about soldiers being trained and equipped on the battlefield, that's the same thing in the space industry. We have a lot of soldiers today that are looking for an employment. So I'm excited for your presence here today because it helps a lot of people have encouragement. It implores that your services are needed, not only that you service your country in the capacity of war, but at the same time making that transition back into civilian life. And the space industry is so important for our veterans to say you can get a part of this industry.
Now, do you look at it as like, okay, you've done your duty, you've served in the country, you've been there, I've been there. It's not always pleasant when you serve in the military, but it's part of the duty, and it's our privilege to do that. But
right.
Do you kind of see it like the aerospace industry is something really exciting and positive these guys can get into once they've left the military? I mean, let's face it, there's nothing more jazzy, more sexy than the space program, right?
You know, there's an old saying that the sky is the limit. And when you're talking about the capacity and the equipping of our soldiers and battlefield and making that transition of their services and their skills, the aerospace industry is a no-brainer. This is an opportunity to explore new avenues as far as the environment, and weather is a big thing. So there are so many avenues that a veteran can take on into this industry, and it's growing from day to day. So when we have the presence of your organization here, that encourages our soldiers to get involved, serve our country in an industry that is growing, that is going somewhere. Literally, the sky is the limit.
And in some cases, when it comes to the space program, I guess even the sky isn't the limit because you can go above the sky.
Above the sky, that's right.
Well, Robert, again, all I got to say is I've been saying closing with a lot of different things, but you've made my closing statement very easy.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
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 Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hey,
thank you for your time and continued success.
Thank you, sir.
I am Pedro Midelius, and I am the Chief Technologist and Chief Scientist of SRC Aerospace. This is a company that provides services to NASA at various NASA centers and some DoD work as well. This is my 10th year doing the Space Day event, and I was a chair of the event 5 years ago. And it's a very good opportunity that we have to talk to the legislators and inform them of the importance of the space program for Florida. My background is I'm a scientist, so I'm not a politician, I'm not an accountant, I'm a scientist. And I see the whole opportunity for promoting R&D work within the state, especially when we have competition from California, Colorado, Virginia, and other states who are trying to introduce space programs within their states. This is something that the legislators like to hear, how much we are progressing within our state of Florida.
How would you say the day went? How did the activities go?
The day went very well. It's always a good challenge when you meet with a legislator that is not completely supportive of the space program, because it gives us the opportunity to explain why the space program is important. And we accomplished that today. There were a couple legislators we talked to who initially were like, why do we need space? Why do we need these programs? And by the time we left, they were all for it.
Well, it sounds like you did a great job. From what everyone has told me, you guys did exactly what you came out to do. Congratulations on a successful space day.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Bill Moore. I'm with the Delaware North Parks and Resorts at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. I'm the Chief Operating Officer there. And I had a chance to participate today in Space Days in Tallahassee. We got to go see a number of legislators. We got to talk to Lieutenant Governor this morning, saw some senators, saw some representatives of the House, and tell the story about space in Florida and the industry that goes with that. Space is interesting because it's not just about Brevard County, it's about the whole state. and we want to make sure that everybody understands that. And there are jobs all across the state that are in support of START. It's a very competitive industry. A lot of states would like to have what Florida has, so we work really hard at making sure that our industry is well represented. And the good news is that the representatives we talk to on our team were very, very supportive. They can't wait to continue to help us, and they understand, and they ask us what can they do to help us.
Will you be back next year?
Absolutely.
Thank you, and I'm glad you had a good day today.
It was a great day.